Kicks with Fresh. Now, if you're new here, I go by K Fresh, and on today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Air Jordan 1 Pine Green. But before we get into those logistics, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share so that you don't miss any more heat from your girl. All right, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give an overall details of the shoe. I'm gonna talk about the pros and the cons, and then I'm gonna give this shoe an overall score. All right, so first of all, you have this Nike Air box, nothing special, like all the other Air Jordan 1 boxes. This is a size 10 in men, so a little bigger than what I wear. I do wear a 9 in men. When you open up the box, you get the Air Jordan 1 Pine Green. A lot of people are calling these the 2.0s because there is a 1.0 Pine Green, so you can go check out those videos on YouTube. Currently, I do not own a pair of those Air Jordan 1 Pine Greens 1.0s, so I can't really give you a review on that. But first of all, when you look at the medial side of the shoe, you do see that Air Jordan Wings logo. I'll talk a little bit about that, but it basically is like a patch of leather here, and then you kind of have this stamped Air Jordan logo. So I'm not sure if you all can see that. Also, you have the pine green swoosh, which seems to be somewhat of a tumbled leather, as well as the black, which is kind of a matte black in my opinion, kind of very, very flat, but the leather here is very, very tumble and forgiving. When you go here to the toe, you do have that black toe as well as the pine green toe box. So when you turn over to the medial side of the shoe, you basically get the same design as the lateral side of the shoe. You have that green swoosh and that matte black. The midsole is a nice, crisp white. Very, very nice shoe. And then you have the tongue here, which is a little different than the Air Jordan 1 tongues. I'm really digging it, and I'll talk more about that, but it just basically has that Nike, that swoosh, and that air kind of inside of there, kind of pressed on with that really cool kind of leathering detail, which you don't necessarily see a lot. And there's nothing here on the back of the shoe. There's no writing, even though usually there's writing on there. The inside of the shoe with the sole is just basically a Nike Air swoosh with a black sole. The bottom of the shoe, you do have that pine green. Like I say in all of my videos, I love it when there is not a white or a light colored, because I just think that it makes the shoe pop a lot more, and then also I just feel like I can get more wears and there's no yellowing on the bottom of my sole. So now that I've given you some overall details, I'll just give you a quick B-roll of the shoe so that you can see the whole entire shoe side to side, as they are identical, obviously. And then we're gonna get into the pros, the cons, and the overall score of this shoe. So for me, the first pro that I have for this shoe, I absolutely love the color blocking. I think this is a wonderful shoe in terms of not really going too crazy with the colors. I love the fact that the majority of this shoe is black. Again, I love Jordan 1s, and so I want to make sure that I get as many wears as humanly possible before these mugs just get destroyed. And so I really love the fact that there is that matte black everywhere on the shoe. The tongue is black, and then you also have the inside of the shoe, which is also black. So I'm really loving the color blocking as well as just the overall colorway of this shoe. The other pro that I have for this shoe, I love the tongue. I talked a little bit about the tongue. This is totally different than anything you would ever see, on any of the Air Jordan 1s. I know they've done different things to tongues, but to me, this stands out because really this is the only red on the shoe, and it kind of goes into my next pro. I do know that these shoes came with red laces. He forgot to give me the red laces, so I know that he purchased them from Champs. He actually texted me on Saturday and told me that he was able to cop the shoes at Champs at like 8 a.m. when they opened. I don't even think they were open. They just opened up the gate for him. But they did come with the red laces. I personally think that, if it's a colder month and you want to kind of do something festive, the red laces are a nice touch to this shoe. And then the last pro that I have is in terms of the overall quality of the shoe. This is a good quality Air Jordan 1. I don't care what anybody says. If they don't like the colorway, if they don't like this, they don't like that, they cannot say that this is not a quality shoe. Very tumbled leather all the way around. This back here is just a little bit more sturdy. So definitely digging the leather quality and even around, you know, the toe box specifically. So with any shoe, we already know there are things that we don't particularly like about the shoe. For me, the first thing that really stood out to me about this shoe is the Air Jordan Wings logo. I'm sorry, I'm just not really feeling it. I don't like that it's kind of like pressed on. Again, let me try to show you all this so you can kind of see the details here. But I'm just not really feeling it. It's not awful, it's not horrible, but I just would have rather got a regular stamped Air Jordan logo on a lot of the other Air Jordan 1s. So for me, you know, I'm just not really feeling it, but the overall shoe, you know, I don't have like any issues with this, so it's not something that I wouldn't personally cop just based on the Air Jordan Wings logo. And then the other thing that I would say, I don't want to say it's a con, but something that I would have liked to see more of is personally, there's only just the white around the midsole. It would have been nice to have some other white, maybe having the swoosh be wide, or you know, the swoosh be wide on the medial side of the shoe, just something to kind of bring it all together, especially because they didn't give any white laces, they only gave red. And so to me, I just would have liked to seen a little bit more white, but I'm cool with the white that they put on this shoe. So let me just pick this up really quickly and kind of give you all just one kind of overall look again of these shoes. So what would K-Fresh give these Air Jordan 1 Pine Green 2.0s? Honestly, K-Fresh would give these a 9 out of 10. Like I said, the quality is there, the color blocking is there. You get 2 laces. Come on now, anytime the Air Jordan brand give you 2 laces, you automatically gotta be up there, because laces are hard to come by sometimes with shoes. You have a dope shoe, you spend $225 and it come with 1 laces and they white. Nah. So very, very excited that they, and I'm happy for my friend, the fact that he was able to cop these shoes. So if you like this video and want to see more from your girl, Kicks for Fresh, or K-Fresh is what they call me, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below, did you cop these shoes? Are you sleeping on them? Are you waiting for other releases? You know, there's some heat coming out in March. So tell me a little bit about what you're looking forward to in March. But until next time, peace.